So Greetings. What's up, fam?
Do I need to open my headphones?
Huh?
I'm not echoing them, man.
No. I got you. I got the controls over here. You good? We straight. What's happening?
Oh man, feel good.
Feel good, man. Feel good.
My porch.
Yeah.
Out front. It's a nice warm day.
Yeah.
Not too hot.
Why you be always fucking, bro? Why you be always showing off, bro? You know what I'm saying? We over here in New York burning up. You talking about I'm on my porch. The other day you was cutting your lawn. I'm like, man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Alright.
You know when your city is a champion.
Yeah,
You know
for real. Here we go. Yeah, big up to the Yeah, big up to the Knicks, man.
I'm gonna tell you we live. So you
We live now. I ain't playing.
What?
What? It's 8:30. It's 8:30.
Check me out though.
Yeah.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
What?
Yeah, I figured. I was like,
What? Oh no, Jack got me off balance.
No, check it out.
Nah, you threw me for a loop. with that one.
Nigga, my man, he know what time it is.
Yeah, you not a Knicks fan.
It sounds like
He know
right, D? What'd you say?
He say he's not a Knicks fan.
I'm not a Knicks fan. You know that.
Nah, he's a Los Angeles Lakers fan.
Oh my God.
No, but let me tell you the story, right?
Yeah, tell me a story. Because this was about tonight. Tell me a story.
You playing ball, right? Playing ball. You starting to learn how to play basketball. You ain't nice. You know, your father, they heard some stories, but you ain't really, following the stories.
Yeah.
So, my name is Bob.
Yeah, Mac. What?
Ain't nobody ever called me Robert except for like one girl.
Okay.
So I've been Bob. I've been Little Bob.
Okay.
So I was like, find me a ball player that I like. And what I didn't know, well, my pops told me he was cool with Bob Love.
Okay.
I was like, I need to be my own individual.
Bob.
So So what's crazy is I'm watching the Lakers one day, and I see this guy named Bob McAdoo.
Mac.
I'm like, that sound like my name.
Yeah.
Used to be in
One of the nicest ever.
Yeah.
One of the nicest ever. One of the nicest ever, yo.
Yes. So he played for the Lakers.
Oh man.
Got magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I was stuck.
Yeah.
Now, I had heard the stories about the 1970 Knicks. I was 2. I heard the stories about the 1973 Knicks. I was 5.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really into understanding what it was.
Yeah.
I respected it because guess what?
What?
Willis Reed, Howie Coleman,
Yeah, correct.
right? All these guys, Freddie Crawford,
Yeah, correct.
Hoover,
Yeah.
Walt Frazier.
Walt. Yeah, Walt. He was bigger at the game the other night.
Yeah, check me out.
That's the man.
On Wingo.
Oh, all right, Hawthorne. Yeah, okay.
All these dudes played in Rucker Park.
That's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I want to get at. That's what I want to get at, bro. What? Now, Rutgers, bro. Look. Check your screen, bro. Peep game, right?
I'm good.
Bro.
My phone got crazy. Oh, I got you.
I'll be in Rutgers, right? But I was like, after that, I was like, Kobe and and them dudes. That was my time. But there were times that I couldn't get in. I was tight. I was so upset. I was like, come on, bro. This is my Gordon. This is our Gordon right here, man. Come on, man. That's weird. That's weird, bro.
But that's all a product of commercialization. What happened?
Yeah. I understand.
Guys, they got sponsorships. They tell you, it's not safe. Yo, people is climbing.
Yeah.
Stop climbing the fence.
Yeah.
They can push their way in.
Yeah. I tried to get on the court a couple times, but I couldn't. Clinton, they not messing with me, boy. I love this, though, man. What? It's official. It's official.
Walt Frazier came out there. The crowd was crazy. He got the ball. They was like, yeah. And dudes was playing tough D. They like, this is my chance to the league.
Yeah.
So he turned the ball over. Couple times. He never came back.
No?
One of the greatest Knicks ever.
Yeah.
Deal with it. And that's always been the story.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but I mean, you got to learn to handle that kind of atmosphere, though, because, I mean, it's the hood. It's all about us, you know what I mean? It's the hood.
He scored all the points, though. The dude is real.
Yeah, the dude is real.
You could be off.
But we got to, well, it's now, right? So we got to congratulate them dudes. The only thing I was like, kind of like feel funny about was the aftermath, you know what I mean? I don't really like that thing because they attach it to us. Be like, even though it's like mixed, it's still a thing to black people, like, black people actually black, you know what I mean? So it kind of affected me a little bit. And then one kid in Queens got shot, got murdered, and that be connected to the winning and the game is like, it threw me off a little bit. I'm like, come on, man, it wasn't. I don't think it was necessary, man.
A Labradoodle. A cop shot a Labradoodle.
Oh yeah, man, I've seen that too, bro.
Yo, what? Come on, man.
Come on, man. It was kind of like crazy. But anyway, let's get to this. My name is CY, for who don't know me out there, you know what I mean? We rope it in regular routine, everything to the supreme, you feel me? I'm an author, writer. I'm getting into film along with these dudes you see on the screen right now. So, I'm honored to be with you guys, man, and to have Bob Mac to say, well, Oakland, I think this is something we should do. Means a whole lot to me, you know what I mean? I take it very seriously, you know what I mean? Because I don't really be mingling with like people like that, you know what I mean? But for you to come and say, Clinton, like, come on, man, I think we have an opportunity to help others. And I was impressed by that. You know, he said, I'm going to bring my man D, and we gonna figure something out, and we're going to start a little program, okay? We're going to do a little Monday Making a Movie Mondays, and you know, we're going to touch on subjects. We have some heavy hitters coming in along the way as we go. And I want to shout them out before we move on. I want to say big respect to Steven Anderson, Mr. Frank Andrew, Jeffrey Anton, Brent Toombs, Nigel Miguel, Paula Clinton Lightburn, definitely Zaire and Mr. Dan Smith. So we good. You guys could say a little about yourself, and then we gonna take it from there.
D, you want to go first?
I'll let you go first. I'll see what I gotta say.
So, you know what's funny is I gotta start from the beginning for me. When I was a little kid, you know how your parents they dominate, you know, the house atmosphere. It's radio, Saturday. People kicking it. Pops gonna go somewhere. Mom's cleaning up. Did you take the trash out? All right, I did everything. I could watch cartoons. I was watching Tom and Jerry. And I said, my music is not up. I don't hear anything. They got it low. But BLS is playing. And I think it was something like Luther. Right. Tom and Jerry was running through the house to the rhythm of music. And I was like, yo, wait a minute. How they do that?
Yeah.
It got me. I was like, this moving image situation with this music is real. Now, little did I know that it was a weapon that could be used against it. That could be manipulated so we couldn't partake in creative arts like we should. So, you know, I began to be a student, try to study as much as possible, see what's going on. But, you know, obviously, like everyone, your opportunities ain't as rich as most people.
Yeah.
So you just write. So I went to school in California. I said I wanted to go to NYU, but I couldn't afford it. You know, Spike had made his movie. And I was like, I like this film stuff. I want to do it.
Yeah.
What it is materialized into for me is an understanding of how to express. Just number one, my emotion, to move people to emotion, and to make a way for our stories to be told.
Was it an escape? Was it an escape form? Was it like something that took you away from what was there at the time?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
possibly.
It definitely made me feel like I was in my own world when I write. You know, it was weird because my parents asked me, "What you gonna do when you grow up?" And at first, this was even before I realized what I was saying about hip hop.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna be a poet.
Yeah.
I was like, how you gonna make money doing that?
Yeah.
You know, it's enough to gut punch you as a kid. Like, okay, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But little, you know, did I know hip hop was coming and booming along, and that was, you know, an understanding of expression. I never was someone who could do a bunch of records, but I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me take my creativity to another level.
Okay.
And try and write a whole story. But little did I know that the rappers was telling stories.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
Playing linguistics. And so, you know, it's a very interesting relationship that me and B have. We like brothers. That's how I consider it. No. He told me one time, he said, I said, what did you think of me when you first met me? He said, I thought you was like an interesting hype creature or something.
Yeah. You still are.
He wasn't lying. It was the same thing, right?
Yeah, you correct.
Okay, you got it. But you know,
you correct.
Hey, D, you met me. Did I have dread? I didn't have dread.
No, you're not good.
He and his brother was like the Merovingian twins. They was living in the building I was living in. Came back to Harlem to live with my mom. And these dudes.
What area is this?
This is Harlem, 139th Street, 5th Avenue.
All right.
Right, Harlem Week.
Okay, yeah, correct. Yeah, it's lit over there.
69th Regiment Army.
Yeah, it's lit over there, yeah.
Hip hop convention was
What?
down there, like,
Official.
lit, right?
Official, yeah.
D was writing for, I think he was with Vanguard then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And so, you know, I was like, yo, you can do film? First of all, I had come back and I hadn't really met any filmmakers. I was living in LA for 12 years. After studying film in school, I went there on basketball scholarship, Cal State University Northridge. And I came back home and I was like, yo, I'm gonna start doing something. You know? And then after 9/11, I was like, my whole family's here. I ain't no. So then I met D in the elevator, gave him an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
But he had previously been doing some stuff with Rucker Park before I even talked to him.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah.
I'll pass the mic on now.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I guess I met Bob's father before I met Bob.
The original Bob. Yeah, the Pongo. Yeah.
Bob Dukes.
I just recently met him.
Online magazine called On the Sneak Tip. And you know, I try to get sponsorships and different things going on. And I forget the gentleman's name, but he used to work at Reebok, and he wanted me to magazine, you know, cover like a Rucker Park. I guess at that time, Bob every year would have a press conference before season started. So it's a little echoey. So I was covering that, and Bob's father was there, and I think John Henry Clark was there. It was ill, man. Like, it was like a lot of legendary folks that, you know, was my introduction to Harlem. So, you know, I mean, I always knew about Rucker Park, but, you know, this other element in the organization behind it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The part I didn't know it was so highly organized and put together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, showing
You was a novice then, because I didn't know either. I'm learning this as we go along, yeah. I didn't know about that other half at all.
Right, it's a whole institution, man.
Yeah, it's a whole institution, man.
Right. You know, and it's an important institution. So,
yeah.
Bob did the elevator pitch. You know, I was familiar with it, but, you know, I was just like, who's this guy? You know, I didn't know the relationship or whatever.
Okay.
And, you know, and taking a step back, like, you know, the buildings that we lived in, or I lived in at the time, his parents lived there. And Bob grew up there. You know, it's like a historic building. It's like, you know, all kinds of amazing people live there. You know, one of my favorite films back in the days was this film called Nothing But a Man. And, you know, some amazing director like Ivan Dixon was in it. He's an actor and went on to be like a phenomenal director. But there was a gentleman in the movie, and he has a mold on his face, very recognizable mold. And I turned around, and it was like my neighbor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like, so I came downstairs after watching the movie. It was like, yo, is you in this movie?
Yeah, stop playing. Stop playing.
Classic historic black film. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yo,
it was like
if I may.
Right.
D was really like, for me, it was normal to all these people because I've been growing up with all of them. So
okay.
It was, you want me to say who it is? Yeah. So Mr. Parker, I didn't want to steal your thunder, but Mr. Parker had done stuff, you know, with Ozzie Davis and Ruby D.
Oh yeah?
A bunch of stuff. Yeah, he had done a bunch of stuff. So, you know, black actors, they just acting. They ain't care. They ain't trying to.
Yeah. At the time, yeah.
Rock Hudson.
In that era, yeah. They was out there doing the heavy.
But in that building, there was people who were the first timers of a ton of different things. From the first black state trooper.
Okay.
The black captain.
Okay. That's a story in itself.
Everything educated was like, it was crazy because I was watching another film. So there's a film about a trumpeter. What's his name? Lee Morgan. Lee Morgan.
Okay.
He's an old school trumpeter. Like he's a little younger than Miles Davis, but if you listen to Miles Davis talk about him, he's like, this dude was like phenomenal. Like he was a
Yeah.
prodigy.
Nothing to play with. Yeah.
And tragically he died early. But I'm watching that documentary, and then there's another cat in our building, Mr. West. His brother's in the documentary. He was like managing all these jazz artists, and they were responsible for the jazz.
That's
deal.
crazy.
And he was like, "Yeah, I was there the night he got killed." And blah blah blah. Like, I'm like,
Wow, that's crazy.
well, I seen Mr. West, I seen his son, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just it was like a ton of connection and relationships in that building that was phenomenal, man. That's still there, man. Not as much before a lot of the
Yeah.
but just the idiot. So it kind of came full circle. That's how I met Bob. I met him in the elevator. I did the knowledge on Ruck already.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, I want to make a movie, and anything I try to do, man, is for the people. So
Yeah, dig it. I'll feel you on that. Yeah, I'll feel you on that.
About my journey in the music business, like I refuse to make music videos, because I feel like the majority of it just shows black women in a situation that I'm not really comfortable with. And I'm not trying to do that. That's not. If you want somebody else to do that, about a million other guys. So you don't even talk.
Yeah. Understandable.
I had jobs at MTV and all that stuff, but I was just like, yo, it's just still perpetuating a negative, in my opinion, a negative portrayal of black. So not to say whatever they were doing wrong. That's their journey.
Okay.
And everybody has to do something to get somewhere. But for me, like I just didn't want to do nothing like that. So
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I got you.
the story about Ruck and the people that played there, and everybody from like Sandman, all kinds of people were there, man.
Yeah, man. Real.
Tell a story about Harlem is just like so much positivity that all these films about negativity just hurt me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
I'm really interested.
Facts.
And up until currently, like those films weren't films that Hollywood or anyone else was trying to finance, because at the end of the day, all the biggest movies are murder, death, kills. Even if it's the Avengers, it's all about murder, death, kill anyway. Like, I'm gonna blow up the world, I'm gonna kill everybody in the world, and then you got the Avengers to save everybody, but you still got to kill people on their own. So it's just like it's just there's no love about it. I was never really into that stuff. So when Bob, what project to me, after we talked a while, went full speed per film, like pull some resources there and some resources as far as camera, things like that.
Yeah.
We just shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a relationship Bob had, but we had a studio, had an office in the basement of like 106 in Park. But they were upstairs shooting the
106 in Park.
Downstairs. Yeah, 106 in Park.
I know that building.
Yeah. We had they were shooting the TV show, like 106 in Park.
Yeah.
We were downstairs shooting the documentary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're behind the cameras too, or just writing it, or just writing, or just putting together what?
That's not my forte. I'm a producer. But if I gotta get on the top, if I gotta
that's what I'm saying. You gotta hold right.
Whatever.
Right.
It's done. My idea of making film is a collaborative effort. Like
that's what Bob is preaching to me.
I want a guy that's a photographer. That's what he wants to do. I don't want to be an editor.
Yeah, that's what Bob is preaching to me. Correct.
I'm here to assist. If I gotta stand in for it, if I gotta help focus, I've done it all. But
still, yeah.
I'm a producer.
Okay.
And I just gotta get the best people on the job. That's
okay.
What
Derek
calls himself a filmmaker. Whatever it takes to get the film made.
Whatever it takes to get the film made.
Yeah. And on that note, he's not gonna blow his own horn.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, we understand that part. Yeah.
He's also produced for young Latin director named Augustin.
Okay.
And Augustin's won some Emmys, 5 Emmys.
Yeah.
And he won
Yeah.
the Academy Award for a short
documentary short.
Yeah. A documentary short. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's done a bunch of projects. His brother was on a writing spree for a while.
Yeah.
And they did a bunch of films for him, went straight to DVD.
Yeah.
They also did the film True to New York.
Okay. Okay.
About the El Vacilon brothers, the mega.
Over on that side.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a risky moment too, cause dudes out there, you know what I mean?
At the time, they had the number one radio show in City. So, even though the radio show was all in Spanish.
Yeah, it was all in Spanish. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Which means
That's what I'm saying. But vibes translate. You know what I mean? If your vibe is, cause I find out with a lot of people, a lot of different nationalities, whatever. But if you cool, you can always fit in like wherever. You know what I mean? Because that thing has a lot to do with it.
And the process, is the process. You know how to make films.
Correct. That's the point. Yeah, that's the point.
To delivery.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. That's definitely.
It's bananas, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when you make black and Latino film, you dealing with powers that be. They don't really want to be made, So
that's what I said. That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm saying. It's just kind of like whiskey.
And I was blessed to have some friends that were in like the sound side of film. Like these guys. I've known one guy, Ruben, since I was a kid.
Okay.
And I called up there and I was like, trying to get my film made. He was like, Neverson. Your last name is Neverson.
Yeah.
I knew he was. Like, and he gave me everything I needed.
Okay.
But then we were making one movie and this Ghost mixed in the movie. And we were delivering it to Lionsgate. And they kept sitting in the back, like something wrong with it every time. And the guy goes through, he'll go back weeks, and it just got to a point where like he just got pissed because this guy has delivered. Like Luke Goldstein has delivered like hundreds of films.
Yeah. So what was the reason?
And he's like, what's going on?
Yeah, what's the reason? Yeah.
He's like, he called the people. You know what I'm saying? Tell me who this is.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, tell me mix.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to not make the film?
Yeah, forever. Yeah.
He spoke to him, and then the QC report went through. Like,
Okay.
the whole time,
Okay.
trying to drag it out.
Yeah, you needed that plug. Yeah, for real.
We missed our distribution with them. It's a lot, man.
It's a lot involved, man. But what about the whole idea? What I like what Bob was telling me is because, like with me anyway, I mean, your journey is a journey. But at that time, if I had a platform like this and people like Bob, it would have been easier. I'm not, you know what I mean? And now it's becoming easier now. Even after like just for this little while talking, it is becoming easier for me to write, for me to try to translate. So for us to do it for upcoming artists and filmmakers and drivers, I think it means a lot, man. I think and I'm not saying that I don't know everything, and I'm pretty sure you don't or he don't. But together, as a collaboration, like you were saying before, we could definitely do some positive for the people, man, and try to help them go along with what we picked up along the way. You know what I mean? Yes. My first script took me 10 years, and it's still not finished. I mean, it's finished, but not to what Bob is telling me. Bob said, "Pretend." Yeah. You could say it's done, but you polish this, you polish that, and it's always even in production, it's still polishing. But 10 years is like a long time. And a lot of people don't really understand, like, wow, the dedication it takes. They don't understand, like, the sacrifices it takes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to get trapped up in that motion and just get locked in. You feel me? Yeah. So
And they got checks and balances
for us
that keep kicking us back on the treadmill.
You know,
Agreed.
What we have to
Agreed.
do is share information
Agreed.
that pulls each other's coats.
Agreed.
And understand we're not in competition with each other.
No, agree.
We are, but we really aren't.
No, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I mean, so
Point also, when you writing, you're creating your baby. It's always going to take a long time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so it takes.
a lot of energy that you put into it.
I understand, but it takes a long time because I didn't know anything. I knew nothing about nothing.
You're learning stuff the whole time.
Yeah, it's like being in school. I ain't know nothing. I was learning, boy.
Someone gave you a little lesson to write, a little film over here, you probably could have knocked it out and delivered it.
Yeah. Well, it's becoming easier.
My point is, but when you look at when you listen to jazz and crazy like but you look at a guy like John Coltrane, his masterpiece was Love Supreme. You know what I'm saying? That was the pinnacle. He made tons of albums before he even got to that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a journey.
He had to make
It's a
all
journey.
these little projects.
Yes, the building blocks.
To really build.
Yeah, building blocks. Yeah, correct. Correct.
So sometimes when you're working on that film that's like your baby, you gotta kind of walk away, do some other things.
Yeah, correct, man. I think it's rewarding. It's rewarding though. I find it to be like at the end of the day, so you could say like, okay, I accomplished something. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a waste of time because I could have been 10 years doing some absolutely abstract. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so up to me, I'm thankful for the time I did spend on it, man. So I'm grateful. Now we get into the cruise of this thing now. Now let me get this right. So we want to start by saying to the audience and to anybody out there listening who want to get into this genre, who's already in it and who's doing certain things or whatever, that you got to believe in yourself. First of all, you got to believe in yourself. You're going to run up into obstacles all along the way, like we just spoke about. But there's some steps that we came up with that I'm pretty sure you and Mark and them guys and Bob was talking about. Now, one of the questions I have is, how do I protect my intellectual propriety? Because I think this is one of the things that is always a feedback for me. People always ask you like, yo, I don't want to give my film to this person because it's not copyrighted or it's not this, it's not that. So we want to know the correct form and ways to go about that aspect of it, and the avenues they gotta take to first to certify, protect it, because you gotta you say it's your baby, and you're gonna protect your baby at any cost. You see what I'm saying? But then again, you still gotta let it go because how you gonna get what you want if you keep it to yourself? I don't think it's gonna work like that. So the protection part is the part I want to get your guys' views on.
You want to go first?
No, you can go.
So I mean, as a writer, several things block. Not block. Several things protect your film. But you want to do it in the manner that is most respected. So you copyright your work. But if you send an email to a friend, that's a record of your intellectual property. If you share stuff with friends, you definitely want to have a non-disclosure agreement.
An NDA.
Yep. So the NDA is a mutual NDA. I won't share what you share with me. You don't share what I share with you unless we agree upon it in what format it's going to get shared. A lot of times when you partner with people, you want to have an NDA. And when you are just seeking advice back, you still want to have an NDA. once you have these agreements, there's a tracking of the communication that you've had with people that protects you. But copywriting is the main way. You know, people used to mail their scripts to themselves.
Correct. Which is a form.
Now you can email your script and send it to your other email.
Yeah. Which is a form of copyright.
Right. But you want to protect yourself so that in the highest courts, your evidence is held high in high regard, rather, and you have gone through the process that most writers go through. Now D has more for you.
I mean, I'm pretty simple, man. Like, I get into emails and all that stuff, but last time I checked, it was like $30 copyright.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
And they're able to make revisions.
Oh, that's my point. That's what I was going to get to next. Because you send one in and then it changes.
Right. Even if you change the name and do it all over, like, as long as it's inexpensive, not
Okay, correct.
Because the game, people don't really understand in entertainment business what really makes the money. The money is the intellectual property.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're dealing with a record label or with a film company,
okay,
more intellectual property, the larger catalog, the more network they have.
Okay.
They get loans based on stuff that they own intellectual.
Okay, correct. All right, I got it. Yeah, it makes sense.
So for the smallest guy out here, something, go ahead and protect right way. Send it in. To the government copyright office, do what you got to do. And then you give it to people, you don't get an NDA or whatever, you're already copyrighted.
Okay.
They infringe your copyright to them and everybody else able to do that because they do their due diligence and they're acting with no scruples in the business. So, but you gotta do it, for yourself, get in, because that's where the wealth is.
Okay, copy. Makes sense. Now, I think in a couple of weeks, in the upcoming weeks, I do have a lawyer that's going to be coming on and be talking with us and expunge more and not innovate. You know what I mean?
Right.
No. Okay, that's one end of the copyright form. Now, as far as like, let's see. When do you think is okay? Before that, what makes a good story? Like somebody say, I want to write a story. What would be, because you have fact and fiction, right? And you have documentaries. There's all different form and type and all that of movies, right? So what a compelling story to you might not be to me. So what would that person that's trying to do, say, a fiction? You know what I mean? What advice would we give to people who's like, okay, they have no idea what they're doing, but they say they want to write a story, and they would say, okay, they want to write a story about the dog that's barking in the back. You see me?
Yeah.
Like something like that. Like how would you approach that person coming with a question like that? Well, like what advice would you give to them?
My advice might be a little bit different. But my advice is write something.
Yeah.
Write it.
Cool.
And write it with passion. Write it like you're getting paid $100 million to write it.
Correct.
So you don't take no shortcuts on nothing that you're doing.
Yeah. All right, that's life. You don't take no shortcuts in life.
Let God put it on your heart.
Yeah.
In your mind to make it. Write it.
What
you gotta understand is that something that you write today might not be for today. Something that you write.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I noticed that with songs too.
Yeah,
I seen that with songs too. Yeah, with all form. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very excellent point. That's an excellent point. Don't get discouraged.
You don't get it down, right?
Yeah, dig it. You're correct. Jump to another one.
I'm looking for a script about a dog marketing.
What? I got that right here for you. Yeah. There you go. Correct. What you say, Bob? Same thing.
So yeah. Yeah, my perspective has changed after working with you for a long time. I had this industry outlook where I was like, oh, I got to do something. That's a black movie. Oh, I got to do something that's low budget. You know, MTV is paying $10 or $30 million. This is an MTV 10 million. Like that ain't real creativity. That's shaped around people. So I was doing that for a while. You know, I went to screenwriting school. Like I didn't see and heard a lot of different things. The wild part is the original question was, what makes a story compelling?
Yeah, what's making a story compelling?
You don't know.
That's from my point. That's from the writer's point of view, right?
Nah, because let me tell you, stories that people have heralded have gone the spectrum from you know Holes, which is a movie from or a movie about 10 little boys stranded on an island of mice and men. You like you don't know what's compelling. It's about how they firm up and lead you on and bring you to a place. The art form is writing to move through emotion. So if I can move you to emotion, crazy part is I could be writing a story that only autistic people get.
Yep.
And they're balling.
Yep.
So we don't know. Write your story. Write the story.
Yep.
You know. I think about the girl who did The Matrix. They billions of dollars on her joint.
Yeah.
He wrote that joint.
Yeah.
And it was in her mind, and her heart, and her mind's eye.
Yeah.
And she never produced the film. But her story was so unique and compelling. Yeah. That you always want to make your stories, but your uniqueness scars the paper and allows people to speak. That is the emotion that I've been looking for. That's what happened to me. So write the stories.
Yeah.
I think
that goes all kinds of artists too. You look at guys like Clint Eastwood. Like I think maybe once when he's making movies, he's supposed to be the next John Wayne. He's making Punch Drunk. He's making all these westerns. And he went from there to making like Punch Drunk movie, whatever. But one of the money to make his own movies that he wanted to make.
Yeah.
He made a lot of Charlie Parker movie called Bird.
He made some weird stuff.
Yeah, he
made some, but that was his shit. That was his movie. But that wasn't the corporate movie. That wasn't the corporate movie. That was his movie. Yeah.
Hollywood, when the paid him no movie, they wouldn't give him no money.
No,
I want to make a movie about it.
Like,
who's gonna buy that?
Yeah.
Get over here and make this Western movie.
I think a couple of actors did that, right?
Yeah.
A couple of actors moved from the industry to do Sigourney Weaver, I think did it. I think a couple of them guys did it. Yeah.
It's hard. That's people to tell that story. But
when
we first started, we're gonna pay him to make sure it's live.
So I wanted to just try to kind of summate what we hope to do, because we like the art form of filmmaking. We're not $100 million filmmakers. We're just filmmakers. And maybe one day that happens, but we're gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
We've been building up content for about 14 years.
Yeah.
Just creating, whether it's a documentary or episodic short, episodic series.
Yeah.
And we got from what graphic novels about animation, so everything.
Yeah.
But we have enough experience to at least share with people what's going on.
Yeah.
We've experienced,
Yeah.
and what you might experience.
Yeah.
And maybe you can help put batteries in each other's backs.
Correct. I happen to have
Tell
a
your friends about. Tell your friends about Make Your Movie Monday.
yeah, for real.
That's where we're at.
Promote it. Yeah, show where it's at, bro. Wait, hold on 1 second. This we are making movie series. It's gonna be a series. It's gonna be here for a while. At first, we said we were gonna do 6 weeks. To me, I think it's gonna be longer than that. I think it's something that we could just, you know what I mean, carry on as we move. So we're gonna be here every Monday, 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. If you have any questions, tell somebody. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with one of us, and we're gonna help you out. Now, back to the thing now.
Now, and
Go ahead, brother.
Here's the other thing.
We're not just going to put forth knowledge about questions that people have. Obviously, people have questions we want to help answer. But we also want to bring to the table our friends who are writers, our friends who are music, you know, people who music supervision. We know hip hop artists that got new records coming out. You might want to put the record in your movie.
Correct.
So we are getting
It's
to
a link
where we want to use all our resources.
Correct.
What's wild is this kind of stuff happens, and it's new.
Yeah.
And we can create a trend
Okay.
where people don't necessarily
I think that's what I love about it the most.
their movies give their movies to a distributor because we created so much buzz amongst each other.
That's what I love about it the most. Yeah, it's new.
So that's the idea. I mean, D worked for a long time.
Yeah.
He was manager for LONS, Leland,
Okay.
Buster Dinkle, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, okay.
He's from that family of creative minds.
Yeah.
5'10", all these different dudes from Long Island.
Yeah.
Public Enemy, and Juice, and they were all around. The Shockleys and the whole nine. So I grew up in Harlem. Around Sadat and them, Brand Nubian, Doug Fresh and the rest of these dudes. Rest in peace, Rob Bass.
Rest in peace, Rob Bass. Yeah.
And so there's a lot of dudes. Black Rob, all these different rest in peace, Black, DMX, all these different dudes around these guys. So we gotta share and collect.
Yeah.
Connect and collect.
Correct. I spent a lot of time with Zaire, and he told me a whole lot about behind the scenes stuff. He do a lot. He do acting, but he was a producer too. He'll be on the show in a little while. When he gets time, he's gonna come on one. You're gonna get to meet him. But he also introduced me to, because I was behind the scene with him. Clinton, I'm shooting the video. Clinton, I'm shooting the movie. Come on. I go with him about the only come up, but it was exciting to me. So I think he have a lot of influence on me going forward with what I did. You know what I mean? So I want to give props to him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand the back part of it, this part of it, behind the scenes part of it, the hard work. You know what I'm saying? The sweat and tears, all that.
Make no mistake.
Yeah, I don't want to let them think that's going to be easy.
Relationships.
Correct.
A lot of guys, I didn't do records with these guys.
Yeah, correct.
I know them enough to say, yo, here's the situation.
Yeah, correct.
Let's see what happens.
Correct.
Red Alert is like my older brother. I never did music with Red Alert, but we've done things together. So we gotta think, how do we and recreate our own situation? There is distribution that is set against us.
Understandable.
They will check
Understandable.
And do the
check on our films, on our audio,
and send
it back 5-6 times
so that we
miss our distribution. But since we've experienced that, now we know what to do.
Now we know what to do. Let me see. I have another thing that came out to me is what support items should a film have? I mean that's like along the way as you go along, but still I think it's a relevant question because you need the film. I'm talking about the film itself, not like physical, but the support it needs as far as like presenting it. What support does a film need? What?
Well,
what
one of the things you definitely need
is a film package.
right?
And so your film package
should
has
include
to be at a place
where
it's industry standard. Now,
if you're
if
not,
you're not
going to a
a
distributor,
distributor,
there are
certain pieces you can have that don't necessarily have to be there.
But you want to
practice doing
the
the process
in the
in
same
the same format.
You know,
Okay.
So you want to have
a
a treatment,
obviously,
Okay.
obviously,
right?
okay,
You want to
You
have
want to have a
script,
script,
okay,
right?
right?
You want to
have a
proposed
proposed
budget.
budget.
You
okay.
need to
You
know
need
how
to
much
know how much
it's
it's
going
going
to
to
cost
cost you
to shoot
to shoot your film.
Because
okay.
Because if they like it,
and they be
and they're like, okay, so how much money do you need?
That's often
That's often a question.
That's a hurdle.
That's a hurdle.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wow, you can't say that.
Right.
You
Right.
can't say that. You
You
always
need
say
to
You
that.
need to try to understand what else you need.
Yeah.
I think,
I think those are essentials,
but you also,
but you also need to have
the people that you see
playing
playing
in these roles.
Stop.
Change
Change
up.
up.
You good?
You good,
You
man?
good, fam?
Big dog barking. What? DMX back there, boy. Let us know. Let us know you're loud, bro. What?
But
But those are the things.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but stop.
Those are the things
that you need to have.
And
And he's gonna
add
add more. He's always thinking so.
Off the top of my dome,
I feel like those are some of the things you need to know the actors that you want to.
Even if you
Even
don't
if you don't have
those
those actors,
Yeah.
you gotta say this role needs to be played
By that person, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It puts them in
anything you
can get people interested in
financing
your films,
supporting
your films.
You know,
You be like, oh, I used the song from
Michelle
Indigo Cello.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh yeah, I know that song.
Whatever
it
is.
is. You know what I'm saying?
We
have to be at a place where we're
moving to emotion,
even in
the
sales pitch.
Correct.
All right,
Correct.
All right, D, go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. You can have super polished package, and it never gets sold. Nobody ever gets sold. So, you just gotta be real passionate. You have to know what you want, know who you are, know who you're talking to, and be on top of your business. Like you gotta have an idea of what you want in your film, what you want to do in your film. Because the films that I've done, like it hasn't really been no big package. You know what I'm saying? Again, I haven't done, I haven't done like films, but you've had people invest $500,000, $1 million. It's really just on personality of the filmmaker, the knowledge of the filmmaker, and having someone believe. Because anyone can write a package. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can write a package. But when you get to the point where someone's going to give you some money, like they gotta be like, I believe in this guy. You know what I'm saying? I believe in this lady. I believe in this person.
Yeah.
And I want to put $500,000 into the first film. Make that happen. And I'm going to put more money into him on the next film.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you gotta know your script. You gotta be able to, as the director, you're talking to somebody with money. You gotta be able to tell them the scene, this is gonna happen, this is blah blah blah. And I'm really not that good at that, right?
Not, and I was just going to ask you that question.
No.
The question is, one second. The question is, as a novice, right? That has a script written, done everything, right? But I was explaining to Bob, like it's a relay race, meaning that what I think you said that you need somebody in that area that you might know, or somebody who knows somebody in that. Cause I don't know the person. That could take it to the next level, even if it's just like, okay, rewriting some section of it, make it better to take to it looks good that you could take it to somebody, but you need to have that person that could take it to the next level. As a novice, if you in there all the time like you and Bob, you would be like, okay, I'm gonna go there and take my script here. Come on, man.
As a person trying to get into the business, my advice is to write several scripts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I have money in my pocket and someone comes to me with one script, I'm probably not going to invest in it.
Copy. It's a good thing I got 4.
Right,
So it's a good thing that I have 4.
Like you know, it's like the Avengers. It's like you're watching it.
Yeah.
First movie takes 100 million.
Yeah.
Then you make 400 million.
Yeah.
Final trilogy makes $1 billion.
Yeah. It's a stepping process. Yeah.
It's very seldom that you're gonna get one film and you're gonna make all your money.
Correct.
Correct. It's music. Same with the
Yes, it's some of the music business. Yeah. It's a stepping stone. Yeah.
You're 7, 6, you got some years.
Yeah.
Several contracts.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm more than likely not gonna make my money
Off your first joint. Yeah.
first project.
Yeah.
If I do,
Yeah, more power to you.
You look at even like 50's first album.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him coming out with Craig Mack,
Yeah.
Craig Mack having the number 1 single,
Yeah.
his album might not have stolen that.
Yeah.
Really wasn't doing
Okay, let me ask you another question referring to that as you there now. So
Right.
one could carry the rest, meaning that okay, the previous 3 you wrote, nothing happened, but one of them they like, so they like that one. Would the other ones you have in the box be relevant? I mean, like I think you have one in the place.
There's a couple different things there. So one thing you're gonna show me that you can write. And it's just not like, you know what I'm saying?
Regular, yeah.
I'm not Jeremy Lin. I had one magical season after that I disappeared. Like, you can't.
Yeah, one hit wonder, yeah.
Like, he's a talented kid.
Yeah, but
a lot of these people are talented, but I need to see a body of work that I can like, oh man, like this kid's a really good writer.
Yeah.
Man, he has potential to be a better writer.
Correct. That's my point. Yeah, that's my point.
He's writing and I see the script because Bob tell you like, I don't want to read nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bob, you read this, I'm like, well, is it done?
Yeah.
If it ain't done, I
Yeah.
don't want to read it.
Correct.
I see one little thing that's off, and I'm just like, I'm not reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing is like polish like your packaging and all that stuff is doing polish the script stuff.
That's what he's telling me. Now that's where you would need assistance with though.
Make sure it's on industry standards. Make sure it's capitalized. Make sure it's perfect as far as grammar and everything else.
And that's where the assistant come in though. That's where you would need help. As a novice, that's where you would need help at. And I think that's our purpose now.
Unless the style of the film
is
based on stuff.
There we go.
When you look at, I always throw historical stuff in there.
Here we go.
I can't even name's put out of my name, but black writer. He had Zora Neale Hurston. When she was doing all the archaeological stuff, she wrote in the language that the black folks in the South were talking. And when she brought it back to New York, they admonished her. They was like, horrible, why are you writing like this? Like, it's like the way they speak. Like, this is the language. This is the history. This is the knowledge. And it wasn't until really after she died that really people took her work and was like, she was on a whole other level. We lived with the people and basically wrote down, like, they didn't have a written vocabulary. She basically created a vocabulary for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the language and how they feel can be articulated. So if someone gives me a script, and that's what they're doing, and I see what they're doing, I can roll with that. Let's do it. But it has to be. Everything has to be right. You gotta show a body of work. You gotta just like, if you're a writer, right, man. It's right. It's right.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good note to end on.
Challenge yourself. to write a script about the dog barking in the background.
Yeah,
And make it compelling. And make it like, yo, some scripts are over, a year. Some scripts is just a day, like one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think do a short story, hour conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you write it, it's compelling, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like I want to see more. I want to invest. I want to help you produce it. I want to open my Rolodex of resources so you can make your film.
Okay, all right. No, that it makes sense because what I'm thinking is like, okay, what's that? Shutters.
Yeah.
But them guys did shutters themselves. But the language I was speaking at the time wasn't nobody taking it. And look what happened. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think it was the genre at the time. I don't think it was like all that. But when it became a film, and they hit the power that B just took over. You see what I'm saying? And that making Money Marley and these guys go wild. You dig what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I was in Miami around.
Yeah. Oh my God, man! I would have liked to be there on that time too.
Guys, kind of. Rob Peter to pay Paul. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what happened. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And that's like the Jimmy Cliff, the
Holiday Come. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's another one. Low budget, but it crossed over. They crossed over. Yeah, they crossed over. Yeah, that's a classic.
And if those filmmakers were true, they could have kept making those films. You could have made 10, 12 different other movies.
Yeah, in that genre. Yeah. Because there's none. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, correct. You're right about that too.
That's what
Yeah, you're right about that too because they just stopped. They just stopped. They were like, it's just season. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened? But I think there's always a niche for like things like that. You know what I mean? There's always a niche for like.
That's the best thing out here.
Yeah.
They're looking for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're searching for something like that way.
But that's why we cannot be discouraged by trying to do the generic blockbuster.
That's what you got caught up in. Yeah, that's what you got caught up in.
Right. So we gotta get to a place where.
True to yourself.
And that didn't last for me long. I was like, I don't like writing like this in the first place.
Yeah.
And what I didn't do for a while is I didn't watch other people's films because I didn't want to state my stuff based on what
smart.
So you have to stay in your own
That's
realm.
smart. That's why I don't listen to a lot of music.
Yeah,
because I think it influences me. I don't want that to happen. It take away from my true self. So I don't really I don't do that.
Now we're gonna
stumble on some stuff.
That's great.
And we're gonna have some stuff that needs work.
Correct.
But people need to be told the truth early.
I mean, that's fact. That's fact. And a lot of people don't like to hear the truth about they thing, you know. A lot of people want to hear, boy, you gotta do that, boy. That's not right.
And they were like,
why she got this bowl? That bowl looks stupid. What?
They don't want to hear the truth. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, you spend. No, they don't want to hear that, bro. Life is real. Life is real, man.
Now we can't hurt each other's feelings. Just to hurt each other's feelings, we gotta say, hey, look, bro, that was a little off the
correct. Yeah, you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
Yeah, but we cool, right? It's that time.
What we doing Monday? What we doing next Monday?
We doing movie Monday, making your movie. Making your movie.
Tell friends.
This is what we do.
Make your movie Mondays.
Tap in.
Movie making.
Tap in.
CY.
Yeah, hosted by us, and Mr. Jarrow, for real. You know that, man. I'm always here 24/7, man. I'm receptive. I'm eager to learn, man. Especially from guys like you guys, man. I'm so impressed. You know what I mean? And I'm honored, like I told you, man. Yeah, I'm honored, man. Like I say, man, I appreciate it for real, man. It's not a game, man. For real, man. I love you guys, man. Breathe easy, man. You back here. You back here. All right. I'm gonna drop the joint as we move on, son. Peace and love, bro. One love. I call you later. I call you guys later during the week. Blessing. Yo, that's what it is right there. Making your move in Mondays. Tap in. You're gonna have let me bring it in. You're gonna have people from all different acts and movie industry. They'll be on the show, so make sure you check it. You feel me? In the meantime, there's other things we're doing on this podcast so that you can check it. On Thursday, Religion Awakening with G Mike, Jose, Gregory Morrison. You understand? Sunday, Control of the Sunday, check in, tap in. Okay, there's a casting call for mothers on June 28th at the amphitheater in Marcus Garvey Park. You want to tap in on that? Definitely. Make sure you check in on 1 p.m. Big up to Mark, big up to Ty Box, big up to Dan, all them dudes over there. Make sure you check the Rockets documentary. It's on, I'm gonna have more information. It's on Netflix. I'm gonna get the info from you in time. You understand? And on Wednesdays, you will check the Rev, the Miller, Mr. Miller. Hosted by Reverend Lincoln Miller every Wednesday 7 to 8. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what it is. Make your move in Monday. Comprehensive years of moving on, make it from one end to the next end. You can work out through it, you gonna help you as much as you can. If you write in, then do something right. That's the biggest thing, right? Make sure y'all right. Right and stay in the game. And we can work together and make sure it happens. For real, for real. One love. Annalise.